Greetings and welcome to Cities Skylines Natural Disasters, and a world that has been frozen, which is perhaps something of a natural disaster, but as yet no further disasters have struck us, and I think I can confidently say we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Certainly, it's not like we have any terrifying nemesis out there lurking in the world beyond, potentially hiding in plain sight as buffoonish politicians or anything of that nature. Certainly not. The wind feels awfully strong, does it? What was that? Today, I hope it won't turn into a storm. Hashtag no storms, please. What are the chances of it turning into a storm? I think that's nearly impossible. One thing we need is more industry, and actually, I mean, we talked about expanding north and setting up Inverness. I think we're probably a little way off being able to do that just now, because we need to save up some money to do that, basically. But what we can do, and what I think we already have the ability to do, is to specialize our industry into farming. So what we can do is we can create a farming zone. There's this lovely little valley here, which should be quite a good place to put some farms. It's going to be fairly tight. We're not going to be able to fit a huge amount in there, but I'm pretty sure if we take a look at the map overlays for stuff, look, it is fertile land in there. We do have fertile land in there, so we're going to go in there. We're going to set up some farms around that little bit of water. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be idyllic. We're going to have a little residence in there and stuff. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I don't need you, advisor. Go away. Go away. So that's what we're going to do. First, let's set the zone up. I don't know what we're going to call it. What should we call it? Like, Idle Farm Valley? Idle Farm Valley, maybe? Something like that. Can come down about here. Specialization. We want this set to farming. There we go. For some reason, sort of blocked it off. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Road-wise, what I'd really like would be to just have this 2-lane gravel road leading up in there. I mean, that's the sort of road you want to be driving along when you're up in the Highlands, clearly. A 2-lane gravel road. Whilst we listen to some nice old-fashioned music, just filling our hearts with the joys of the times of old. We'll come up. We're not going to come off of the motorway, obviously. We'll just come up. We'll extend this main road here some of the way. Instead of it come past the motorway, might as well. Clear those rocks out of the way. We want to kind of go up there, probably eventually. But what we're going to do then is we're going to take our gravel road. We're going to weave it up into the mountains. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. We want to maximize all of the farming available. So if we come in close like this, we're going to have big farms on the outside edge like that. Boom. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be beautiful up here. We want a little bit of residential as well, which I think we'll just tuck up here at the very top. Because people who run these sorts of farms, people who live out here, they don't want to live like close to everyone else and all their services and stuff. They've like come up here to get away from the world and to get away from people and all of that stuff. They don't want anyone coming up and disturbing their peace. They want to just live out here on their own. Let's have like a road coming up here as well, like right up into the hillside. Oh yeah. Oh, do you think we can like hug this along here like this? Could be a pass. Could rise right up. All right, we'll see where that goes in the future. But for right now, let's just get some water in here. Fortunately, look, we can bring some pipes in just there, fill the whole valley. Come back down. We're out of money, but that's fine. We don't need any more. We are going to need to get power to these guys somehow, unless we give them their own wind turbine, which would be pretty crazy. But we could put a wind turbine up here, actually. Power. Oh, look, I think we'll be alright actually, you know. We just have a little power thing. Goes like that.
That's why our cameras are the biggest on the market.
That's got to be good enough. And then we'll start the back here. Bit of residential.
Cameras aren't paperweights. They're tools. Tools used to create.
Back here.
In fact, the most valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to take outside.
And then
only the best.
Industry. All in here.
I really like being a radio host, but if I
We'll leave some of this because I don't want to like overdo the supply right from the beginning. We'll just build up a bit of industry. Maybe we'll leave this side clear for now.
Or a bunch of mirrors.
Don't you want money for
Build farms around this side, see what pops up, see what we get, and then, I mean, look at our industrial demand, it's massive. We should get loads of stuff in here. We'll actually come all the way down to there. Not that bit. Not that bit. There, we'll come all the way down to there, that'll be good. I'm not sure about this radio, like the adverts are funny, but when they come up,
this offer is just for you because you deserve it.
It's like someone talking.
So don't wait. The early bird catches the worm.
The early bird catches the worm.
At 143 Industrial Way that leaves at dawn. So grab Destiny by the horns. Go on, grab it. It's yours for the taking.
Grab it.
For nothing.
Grab Destiny.
It's cheese week at Big Bite Burgers and Fries. All this week in addition to our regular.
Let's put a bit of classical on for a while, shall we? Maybe there's no adverts on classical. Where are you? Classical, there we go. Oh, it's more like it. I mean, you know, commercial radio's fine and all. It's nice to have, like, you know, free radio stations playing music and things, but the adverts can become a pain, can't they? Seriously, I mean, especially when they just keep repeating the same ones over and over again. Does my head in. D-zone. No, we don't want a D-zone. Should we give them, like, a park or something up here? Is there something farm-like? I'll tell you what, you know what they want. I mean, what does every farm need? It needs wheelbarrows. It needs plenty of wheelbarrows. We're going to put a wheelbarrow in there. We're going to put a wheelbarrow right there, just behind things. Maybe we'll put a wheelbarrow here on the hill. More wheelbarrows. Look how happy they are about their wheelbarrows. They're really thrilled at having wheelbarrows knocking about the place. We'll have a wheelbarrow just on here, like right next to this one. Oh yeah, it's lovely. It's taken actually. Oh, hold on. That was not my intent. This wheelbarrow, I'm afraid, needs to get moved. Wheelbarrow, we need to move you to there. Is that clear now? That should be clear now. Industry in there. It's all looking really rather good. I mean, some of this industry is encroaching a little bit onto the lake, but that's fine. You know, they can make use of the water and things. It can provide water for feeding the animals. What have we got coming up here? Look, we've got Bacanary, whatever that is. Amy's Baking Company. We've got another Bacanary. Beefcakes. Bread and Beyond. Juice Press. More beefcakes, the real cereal. I mean, this is all beautiful stuff. This apparently can't be here because it lacks access to the road. Come on then, come down and gain access to the road. You know you want to. You know you want to be all road-like. Hillside Heights is what it's currently called. I don't want to leave it named Hillside Heights, I think. You know, suggestions for namings of this valley will be most welcome. We're going to fill it with industry. Not like fill, but we're going to put quite a lot of industry in here, I think, because at the end of the day, that was the point of it. So as we continue to have very high industrial demand, we might as well leave those trees in, put those little spots in, and we'll put those little spots in. There we go. That's going to be good. Oh, the farming industry in the little valley there is going to be just a beautiful thing for all of the people of this beautiful Snow Britannia world to, you know, go and visit, relax, hang out, chill out with the people of the farms, you know, pretend that they're like country folk. Maybe there could be like a little hotel or something in here, like a little B&B offering like experience weekends where you come and you work on a farm for them and you learn skills in sustainable wizarding agriculture and, you know, maybe they do like crafting and stuff as well. Obviously wizard crafting, like making orbs of all-seeing, or wands of undressing, maybe. I guess something like that. Anyway, it's what this particular valley is known for, and people in it are just, I mean, they're great people. They're great people, folks. A little bit of Donald Trump sneaking in again then. I gotta watch that. I could turn into Donald Trump. That would be that would be shocking. If the wizarding mayor of this village, town, city, country, world turned into Donald Trump, we would be in trouble. Everyone would be in trouble. Catwalk silver was the new black. Now orange is the new black. Walter, what are you talking about? We could do without folks like you. Hanging out in your little snow-capped houses on the edge of the Firth of Forth, living in Wizards Ferry, South Wizards Ferry, making comments like that. Frankly, we wizards are beyond such considerations. We're at $8,000. We're making $1,500 a month. We need more happy things. More happy things for everyone. Carousel park? Do you think people would like living at a carousel park? I think it's probably a bit expensive for the folk around here. Maybe something snowy. A sledding hill, perhaps. They're quite far away from usable sledding hills, so maybe we could put a sledding hill in. How big's a sledding hill? We could put a sledding hill right there. It's not a brilliant location, really. What else? Oh, look at this. Fire Pit Park. That's a thing of beauty. We've got to have a fire pit park in somewhere around here. It needs to be up here. I mean, it's probably relatively useless, but we can put a fire pit park in just out here, like out in the sticks. Who gets happy because of that? I don't think anyone got happy because of that, because it's too far away from anyone to make them happy. But we've got power problems still, again, as well. We need another wind turbine. We can't afford another wind turbine, possibly because I just put a useless fire pit park in that's too far from anyone. Or maybe because it's not actually powered. Shall I move it? Maybe just on the edge of this area here. No. Forget it. Forget it. We don't have enough electricity for it. It's just going to have to stay there until we figure out something better to do for it. We need power, though. We need another wind turbine. Yet more wind turbines. Old Arthur's Seat is looking really, like, thoroughly covered. Maybe we could pop one down up on Carlton Hill. Let's do that. We'll put one down on Carlton Hill. Right there. Edinburgh has just been relegated to this, like, power generation facility. It's just wind turbines on all of these landmark hills and things. But we need them. We need the power. It might be worth saving up for one of those coal-fired power stations. Really. It honestly might. We got problems. We have problems. Not enough educated workers. We have abandoned buildings. Commerce Hill is not doing as well as we had hoped it might. Apparently there is a lack of education. Who would think it? Who would have thunk it? What do we got at the moment? Capacity. I mean, we're providing education as well as we can at the moment. We can't get universities. Can we get high schools? Can we just not afford a high school? Ah, okay. Maybe we need a high school, but we just can't afford it. Well, it'll come. Let's look, we're making money. Let's put time up to full-time acceleration. We'll just sit back. We'll let the money come in. We're not going to worry ourselves too much about these. Look, we can just annihilate them. We can just take our bulldozer. We can just go bam, bam. Build something that doesn't require so many educated workers. Or is it actually that you can't make enough golems and other constructs? And that is the real problem. I suspect that might be the real problem. It seems unlikely that we would have a lack of educated workers. Blackout again. Who's getting a blackout? There are no blackouts here, I tell you. Power is fine. Power is absolutely fine all throughout the city. As the snow falls and the night draws in, we know that there is power aplenty for all and sundry in this place. But we do need to save some money up. We're just going to have to sit and save. Sit and save. When's our next milestone? Milestone? Boomtown, 1,200 population, we're at 1,079, so a little bit more residential and we can get to Boomtown. What did you say? What a great city! I agree. It is a great city. It's the best city. We can have maybe like a little village just off of here with more dirt roads, just to provide a bit of. Could use a bit of this land here. Look. Provide a bit more residential. Quite that far. This actually needs to be like much more rural idyll. This is all about the rural idyll and not about mass population. As much as I need population, I must continue to ensure the rural idleness of these locations. It's of paramount importance that people that live here feel thoroughly idylized. They need to feel like there is no greater idyll than the idyll within which they wake up every day, every single day. Admittedly, they are living on like a road. I mean, they're living next to a beautiful fire pit park. That will at least get to be used by them. So that's something to be thought of. That definitely adds to the idyll. But we'll also like line the road into the farming valley with houses. There we go. Good. Apparently they don't have any water. Let's give them some water. Everyone deserves water. Literally everyone in all the Wizarding Lands deserve to have water. And this... Is there a storm going? The music is not really in keeping with the storm music, like the storm raging around us. It's all very happy and jolly. Oh, sirens blaring in the distance. A new building is available. Hashtag Android and hashtag Gynoid robot models. What? Released for consumer use. Now you can buy a friend or a partner. Hashtag artificial love. Yeah, that's good. Let's go with a bit more cities radio again. Grow your city. I'm trying to grow my city. I am trying. We have more residential capacity than we actually need at the moment. We still need more industry. Even though we built this beautiful valley of farming industry, we have a desperate need for more industry. Have you lost your wallet? Probably. We also need a little bit more commerce, but I don't know. I mean, we've got the Two Towers Hill, so we can't need that much more commerce, honestly. It's got to be pretty much fine. Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked buildings? I know. Do I need to, like, click on them? Will it shut up if I click on them? There, I've looked at it. Thanks. Oh, come on, Mayor. Doesn't the city board come up with anything more modern than farming? Don't knock Wizarding Agriculture. Wizarding Agriculture is great. See, Heather Walker agrees. Heather Walker, you know what it's all about. Sitting in your home, tweeting messages, congratulating the city on being awesome. We know it's awesome. It looks awesome. Look, Wizards Ferry North Wizards Ferry. Frankly, just a joy to behold. South Wizards Ferry, a little bit more chaotic looking, but just as awesome, really. The Gao Industrial Park, not quite so awesome, being filled with pollution as it is. Can we cram any more in? I mean, there is a desperate need for more industry, but it's already kind of like spreading like a toxic vapor, a noxious vapor spreading its evil spirits away from the industrial heartlands of Gao Industrial Park and into the unspoilt purity and beauty of the Loch Lomond on Wizard natural environment park place thing. Yeah, we gotta watch that. We gotta watch those bad boys. But look, we're up to 24 grand in the bank. It's fantastic. We've got a nice, like, fund of monies available to us so that next time when we return, we're gonna be able to do many fine things. Maybe we will finally build Inverness, or maybe we'll sort of, put down a school and that'll take all of our money and we'll just have to start again waiting and saving until some future time. But until that future time, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later.